Hi, my name is Steven Masoni. I'm going to be showing off my Unity game today. I'm just going to go over some of the things with the Trello. My winning conditions, I could not figure out how to do it after following along with the tutorial and doing everything that I needed to do with the game and getting all of the lights turned off, even going through the Diagnostic game manager and doing that. I couldn't get it to say that the player has won. That's something I'll be looking into more this week, and I'll probably emailing the instructor. But it happens. I'm sure it's my fault. I probably just missed one line of code, and that's what it did. But the visual demonstration link is what I'm working on currently, as you can see. So I made it so the user actions, you can click on the squares as you just saw. And it turns on and turns off the lights. So you can see that it actually creates a light on the edges on the top. I will go in and show you the lights on. I actually created a point light to give it that actual light on effect, and the light off effect as just a black screen. The asset creation, it's pretty easy. I just showed you that. The data setup, that's simple. I followed along with the tutorial. Everything made a good amount of sense. I still want to do a lot of like the Linda sessions and all the Unity stuff, because I don't personally feel super comfortable as well in C# as I should be, but I would like to change that. He mentioned that there was a challenge in this for loop that I could not figure out. I honestly didn't even know where to start, but I tried. I messed with some things, and nothing really worked. I put obviously the win function is here. I followed along. I kept with the to do. I kept all of the templication indexes the way that he did it in the beginning, and not the way it was here, just because I agreed with him at the end that it was going to be so many lines of code, and this is just so much more condensed. I mean, if I just went through and closed all that, it's much cleaner looking to me, and it works much better. Obviously, the turn counter is just counting up the turns. There's 2 turn counters. Okay. Do I have 2? That might be my problem. I apologize for the noise in the back. That's also a really nice thing to learn, was to comment it all out. But yeah, no. A lot of the stuff that he went over made a lot of sense, and it definitely helped. I really liked learning about all of this stuff, and it fits very well with what I want to do in game design. I had a couple problems overall in the set it off, because the way I did my first tic-tac-toe, I actually had to go back to do this with the tutorial with the class. I apologize, that's my daughter over the monitor with her mother. But I actually had to go back in the first lecture to get some of the stuff set up for the second lecture. So it took me overall longer to do this than I probably should have if I had followed it in the beginning, but I wanted to do something different, especially with the UI, because I really like using the UI and making the grid and the grid layouts the way it did, and I think it turned out beautifully. But I actually had the game get childs set wrong, and so it would only turn on and off the first child, not the second. And so it actually, bleh, I apologize, I had it set up so it was 0-1 instead of, it's 0-1, a 1-0 instead of a 0-1-0-1. So it was just continuously turning off that one, the second child in that function. Obviously, the which child value is set within the set on off is putting it through that. The start is obviously you set both the child's the light on and off to false. So you just you turn them off until they need to be turned on, which is turned on within the I apologize, within the start function here within the random value, and setting all of the random values to turn on so that you get all those lights on and lights off. This was a neat thing to learn, was the break function. I did not know about that, but I'm coming up on my time. Thank you so much. This was an amazing thing to learn, so thank you, instructor.